Good morning and welcome back to another lovely episode of NexusCraft. Here with me, Blue64 of Blue Nexus Gaming. Let's see, last we left off, I recently died, which is kind of a bummer. I have managed to bounce back decently well. I'm currently smoking some kelp up here in the smoker, which will allow me to make more fuel, which I can then, in turn, place into the furnace, which allows me to very easily, quickly, craft a lot more kelp into dried kelp. I need to place down all of these in some sort of normal, sane pattern. Yeah, my players on my D&D campaign are very anxious to play. However, despite that anxiousness, I was playing D&D yesterday and none of them showed up. One of them had passed out and entirely missed their alarm. One of them did show up on time, and they got one turn in, and it's like, great, now what? Well, now we have to wait for this person, because I don't actually know, as a GM, how this character would act in this situation. Therefore, I actually have to wait for them. I don't feel comfortable playing their character in that situation because I don't know how their character would actually normally behave in that situation. The situation in question is that his character is seeing this gigantic T-Rex, probably not actually gigantic, but proverbially gigantic and comparatively rather sizable Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is inhabited by the creature known as Pink. They've been introducing themselves as Pink. Now, that is not to say that is their character name. That is just what they've been saying as they point to themselves. They have been describing their skin tone, and everyone has been interpreting that response as though they were saying that their name is Pink. Obviously, confusion will eventually ensue, or the party will eventually just decide unilaterally to just call them Pink. It's like, yeah, I mean, I just assumed that was your name, so I'm just used to calling you Pink. It's like, no, name's Pinky. It's like, oh, well, I asked you your name and you were just like, I am Pink. It's like, oh, okay, I guess your name is Pink. It's like, no, that is color. It's like, oh, okay. I'm half sure that the party is going to treat this the same way that Red versus Blue handled the character that ended up going by the name of Doc, which is to say, they probably will entirely ignore whatever corrections are attempted and will likely just kind of be like, yeah, no, I'm just going to keep calling you Pink. Ram started thinking about hitting me, and it's like, no, they have an enchanted iron sword. I don't think I will. He was looking at me thinking about it, though. I could tell. Okay. Now for the fun task of grabbing all of this material off of the ground in order to utilize it in the composter. Oh, yeah, I was showing off my my furnace to my friend because he was like, oh yeah, here's my Minecraft world, and he started smelting some various ores. It reminded me of the rather extremely memey notification that is, you are apparently able to smelt coal in a furnace, coal ore specifically. This is a remnant from when you were able to smelt iron ore in a furnace, which was patched. Well, I don't think it was patched out. It was deemed far less effective. If I remember correctly, I think, thinking back on it, I think being able to smelt coal down is actually a behavior which was introduced originally in the early days of the Minecraft beta, I believe. Might have been the alpha, but it was a very early version of Minecraft where people were not always easily able to access the contents of coal ore. Originally, coal was one ore is one coal. It was later that they introduced pickaxes to the harvestability of the coal ore, and then they introduced the fortune enchantment to the capabilities and capacities of the coal ore, which is awesome, obviously. Having the ability to have just entire blocks of coal that you're able to, to construct massive builds with, or even better, fuel furnaces with. That is definitely a good improvement. I like that improvement. It is one which I am very fond of. Accidentally hit the trader. Fortunately, he is healthy enough to withstand one hit. fire coral blocks, sunflowers, light blue dye, nautilus shells, and gunpowder. Well, I want the sunflowers. Therefore, I will be kind enough to store all of these seeds. I will pick up these seeds. I will pick up this tool here. Then I shall go to bed. I'm not sure if Silk Touch actually gives me anything extra when harvesting kelp, but I figure it's worth a shot. If it does, I'll end up with massive stacks of kelp. If it doesn't, well, then I tried. At least I tried, right? Yeah, as you may have noticed, the spawn area visualization apparently has a tendency to display on even the kelps, despite the fact that technically kelp is not a spawnable block in the slightest. It's just lighting up area, really. Technically speaking, the water is colored that same color as well as the air. Or at least any sections that specifically lack a proper level of lighting, which is provided by artificial lighting, which would stop any form of monster spawning. Okay, now let's see if this has given me excessive quantities of kelp. But first I need to run all the way over here to start depositing this kelp. I don't think it was excessive quantities, but it is definitely a lot of kelp. Oh, it seems I was very close to actually running out of kelp. Now we craft up these lovely bits of fuel here. We have enough time available to us to go over here, deposit these shears. Technically speaking, we can also deposit the leads as well as the leather. We can go through and just deposit all kinds of lovely things. We probably want to deposit the tilling utensil, which we also have. Lovely farm implement. I did lose my bow when I ended up dying. I additionally lost my fishing rod when I ended up dying. Fortunately, I had a backup set of these items. A few backup sets, apparently. Therefore, it was not a complete loss. I did lose some chicken. That's not actually much of a loss whatsoever. I will start going through this collection of fish, which I have, which will likely actually be a rather sizable growing issue here. The reason why I am fishing is specifically because I need to get mending. Since I'm not doing the whole AFK fishing thing, I just kind of need to do a lot of fishing. Therefore, I think today's episode is probably going to be extremely boring. It's going to be about 6 episodes of me just sitting here trying to get mending, basically. Which, not the most entertaining of things to watch. Mostly I'm just trying not to aggro sheep. I'm trying not to spawn creepers. I'm trying not to spawn zombies. Keeping it daylight. Keeping everything nice and well lit. Keeping everything properly patched up. Let's see. Blast Protection 3. Well, that's getting disenchanted. I don't need Blast Protection 3. Let's see. Mending. Aha. This is going on my Silk Touch pickaxe right now. Armor can wait. That pickaxe, not so much. Okay, I am going to put away the food. I'm going to put away... I suppose I don't need pufferfish at all. I'm going to put away my fishing rod, because now I don't need mending so badly. I'm going to put my pufferfish on my inventory bar here. And I'm just gonna boop. I additionally wanted to put the lily pad right there. This is a very happy day. I managed to get mending after only a handful of hours of fishing. Oh, wait, before I go running down to the basement, I should definitely... I lost some of the maps. That's a bummer. But that's fine. I have wall maps. I don't get lost because of the wall maps. For some reason, I'm having difficulty talking at the moment. No idea why. Okay. Now, my friend was asking me what my plans were for my base. What am I going to do about a spawner? What am I going to do about all kinds of things? Now, over here we have this is a spider spawner. The other spawner in my base is a skeleton spawner. The one which I can access from the surface. Now, between the two of those, I have, in my base alone, enough spawners to pretty much generate any type of spawner that I need, especially if I turn the skeleton spawner into a stray spawner. Stray spawner is more able to provide ammunition because it provides the arrows of slowness, and apparently there's not really any detrimental effects associated with a stray spawner. I need to pause the video to take a quick bathroom break. I gotta go pee.
additionally grabbed the enchanting books which I had here. I'm going to merge the majority of them. There were just a few books which I had gathered in the process of showing my base here to my friend. Let me see if I add that. Where is protection? There's protection. Okay, so the protection wouldn't really do anything. Or no, I don't even want protection on this because this is not that kind of helmet. This is for my helmet. This is for my pickaxe is what it is. I need an efficiency 4 enchanted book. Additionally, I want to apply this impaling enchantment to that one. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's definitely... Yeah. That's going on the tridents. This is going on my pickaxe, however. Oops. I can actually upgrade my efficiency on the enchanting book through the use of, hold on, another enchanting book which I have. I was saving it for the shovel, but this is for a mending pickaxe, a mending diamond silk touch pickaxe. Efficiency 5, silk touch 1, mending 1, and unbreaking 3. Which is pretty much the best I could hope for. Now, how much to rename this thing? Oh, that was like 32 levels. Oh my. Okay, well, let me deposit this book, which gets deposited with the lapis. Then I want to have some coal. Yeah, I pointed out to my friend that it is ridiculously easy for me to get experience. And he was like, that is obscene. I'm sitting here trying to, gain as many levels as possible. And you're just casually going about it by just getting experience from furnaces. It's like, well, yeah, they're lovely experience banks. On top of that, if you are on the more, the more, how do you say, complicated version of Minecraft, then it is quite easy to have a furnace that is able to rapidly provide as much experience as you need through the means of smelting. I pointed out to him that it is extremely broken, yes, but more importantly, I pointed out to him that this storage chest of smoothstone used to actually be full. Now, I need more torches in order to craft a lot more lanterns. So many lanterns. Torches. Okay. Looks like we even have just a few spares. Yeah, there is plenty of crafting to be done, obviously. But more importantly, there is plenty of resources to gather. There's plenty of excavating to be done. You know, there is a lot of things which can be done, which provide ample amounts of progress, ample amounts of lighting, etc., etc. But the biggest problem I am presently facing is the fact that I am actually in need of more wood. Currently, these 31 logs, which I have currently on my person, are all of my logs. It is all of the log material which I currently possess. I do not have any others. Therefore, it is somewhat urgent that I manage to make a proper tree farm decently soon, which is why I was so excited to get the diamond pickaxe with mending. Because now that I have mending, I am very easily able to clear out all of this area. Okay, I do not need to worry about repairing my pickaxes anymore. I will still want my fortune iron pickaxes. However, I do not need the silk touch iron pickaxes anymore because I have the mending diamond pickaxe. This does mean that I am now going to be able to very easily and very rapidly harvest vast quantities of materials in a very short period of time, which will not be interrupted due to silverfish through virtue of making use of the silk touch enchantment on my tool. Silk touch being excellent for nullifying any silverfish related shenanigans which may ensue. Combining that with the fact that the iron pickaxe, which I am utilizing, is of the efficiency 5 tier, the iron pickaxe will inevitably be fast, but the diamond pickaxe with its efficiency 5 will undoubtedly be faster. Therefore, I'm running this pickaxe into the ground, basically, and then once I do, I'm switching over to the diamond one, and the diamond one will allow me to very easily, very rapidly replenish my my materials, because I will be quite easily able to just go out and what is known as strip mining. Oops. Go just a little too far there. That is partially because I was digging out all of this material. Yes, attack me, little slime. Let us see what you are made of. Apparently a few experience orbs. Little else. Well, gee, apparently seeing what he's made of, he took it quite literally and just kind of leapt off a cliff and died. Whoa, whoops. Didn't mean for that to happen, he says sarcastically. Yeah. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to use this pickaxe. I am going to most definitely just completely run the pickaxe into the ground. I'm going to repair it until it's too expensive to be repaired anymore, etc., etc. But I'm not going to need the iron pickaxe beyond that point. I'm going to instead make use of the fact that I have a diamond one, because the diamond one just boop. The diamond one's pretty much just as fast, and the only reason that the diamond one is equally as fast is specifically because of the fact that I don't have a beacon. Otherwise, the diamond one would actually be potentially insta-mine type territory. Meaning, I wouldn't actually swing the pickaxe, it would just kind of poof the ore out of the wall. Now, one thing worthwhile of noting is that the majority of the I forgot what I was going to say. The majority of the diamonds are likely to be at a lower Y level than most people are used to, because the weighted values got adjusted when the 1.17 update happened. I am specifically on 1.17.0 here. I have not updated to the more recent versions of Minecraft because I would assume, very obviously, that the trick with the furnace is likely no longer effective in the more recent versions. If someone is willing to test this, please be sure to let me know in the comments. I am curious if I am allowed to safely update my Minecraft version without worrying about losing out on my best experience farm that I have ever had in a game of Minecraft. That is an absurdly good experience farm. The furnace, insanely good. Comparatively, my friend Lillian was complaining about how little experience he got in Java version of Minecraft for the furnace, and I was like, well, I don't have Java version, so I can't verify that Java version is in fact less experience. But, you know, then I saw his version and it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely a lot less experience. I'm gaining levels per item. You know, you're gaining, you know, you're withdrawing like 40 items, you're not even gaining a level. It's like, yeah, that's definitely a difference. You know. But I actually prefer the furnace this way as opposed to the normal function of a furnace, apparently. Because furnace, or furni, are normally not exactly very good for storing experience because they take so long to gather up any quantity of experience that is worthwhile. It takes roughly a full storage, I think it's a full double chest actually, of items in order to process the amount of experience required for a piece of body armor, you know, a chest piece. And honestly, I don't have that kind of time. I'm playing and like making YouTube videos. I'm doing a Let's Play. And since I'm not doing any of this offline stuff, I don't really have a rapid form of experience farm unless I'm using these furnaces in this specific way. It makes it much, much easier to level up and to like grow my, you know, my character, obviously, because I have all of this experience. I'm able to very easily enchant things, I'm able to repair things, I'm able to rename things. You know, it's a very useful thing to have all of this experience handy. There is a slime chasing behind me at the moment. Called it. See, that's why I listen to the game audio. I don't actually need to have the game audio turned up at all in order to play this. While recording it, I don't actually need the audio whatsoever for that. What I use the audio for, however, is, well, for starters, exploring places like this. Let us grab some torches. Because, oh my lord. This is all going to get cleared out at some point. Okay, well, that's all getting cleared out. Let's see, is there anything else? Well, I suppose I can clear out this on the way back, since, you know, it's not exactly smooth stone at the moment. No spare torches, it would seem. That's fine. Then I want to go all the way over to here. Now, one thing I was wanting to do was actually space out these sections of barrel just a little bit. I wanted to actually have gaps in between each section of bulk storage, meaning I want to move. I want this to have a path through it right here, which would move this one this direction by 1, and then this would actually be this wall, which would mean this would be a through path, and then this would be a wall, and then this wall would end up being moved out to here. Therefore, it is a little bit of extra work to get all of that filled in, but I think the result will definitely be worthwhile. I think it'll definitely be worth it. I need to deposit gravel. Oh. I have a lot more gravel than I thought I did. What was it? Fourth one? It was the fourth one. Okay, do I have any other gravel? No. Okay. And then for stone, there was stone. Is it going this way? It's going this way. Okay. Stone goes in here. Now, I actually want to hold on to 3 stacks of regular stone. The reason why I want to hold on to 3 stacks of regular stone is specifically because of the fact that I need to replenish the smelters over here. I believe this one was... Here it is. Right there. And now we've got some ore, which needs processing. Okay, we have this stone here. Okay, that stone apparently is fine, so to speak. And now I get to gather up all of the different materials, which I have for the 1.8 stone pallet. And I get to see what I can make. There we go. Diorite can go in there. Andesite can go in there. Granite can go in here. I will need to start using up the granite at some point in the near future. Then I believe I want to take these 2 furnaces and I want to kick them on into high gear, which means I want to deposit all of that. And then I need to come running over here to the stone storage, top off the stack of stone, and then deposit the remaining stone away. I will take this opportunity to light up the lower floor here because it occurs to me that part of the issue that I am facing is a lighting situation. Therefore, I want to actually have a bunch of torches on my hotbar in order to make use of the lighting conditions being improved down here. do better in RTS games. I will say that now. I do better in RTS games. So if you're trying to gauge how well you expect me to do in games like StarCraft 2, I actually do better in games like StarCraft 2 compared to games like Minecraft. I don't have like insane APM, but then again, I haven't really practiced my RTS strategies very much at all. I've not played StarCraft 2 at all because I don't have a computer that is viable for playing StarCraft 2. I do not meet the minimum requirements to play the game. Therefore, if I tried to play StarCraft 2 while recording it, the result would be disastrous in my current condition. I would, however, love to have enough money to be able to afford a decent computer to be able to live stream content from my computer, which I am currently not presently able to do. I lack the capacity of that specific skill. And the reason is strictly monetary, meaning funding. I need money. Which is why I set up my Patreon page. If you wish to donate money to my Patreon, I would love to have people pledging donations to my Patreon. Currently, my funding is directed towards just getting enough money in order to be able to play any higher tier games than just Minecraft. Because Minecraft is great, don't get me wrong, but there are other games out there that aren't just, sandbox construction. There are plenty of entertaining games out there to be played. I just don't currently have the ability to record playing any of them because my computer is just not up to par on what it needs in order to do that. That's all. I just need a hardware upgrade. As far as the other parts, however, the software end of things, I have the software. Like I have the OBS, the open source broadcasting software. I have that installed on my computer currently. I just don't have a computer that is meeting the requirements for actually streaming all of the content that I want to play, which is why I play all of this on my phone. I could upgrade to a better version of Windows. I could, upgrade to, Unix. I could do all of this other stuff, but that's not going to actually make it so that I'm able to make use of my laptop for recording footage, for recording games. I would probably be able to play Space Engineers a little bit easier if I switched over to Kali Linux. But other than that, I wouldn't really have much else to report. I just realized that I'm not even at x equals 400 yet. I'm almost out of these lanterns already. Man, this place is going to require so many lanterns to light up properly. Yeah, I made it just short of 400. So many lanterns. I'm getting there, though. I am making progress. Eventually, this entire upper section will have a layer of blocks, and then there will be a layer of half slabs. And then actually it'll be half slabs, stairs, and full blocks, because it will imitate the pattern from up here, except it will be made entirely out of smooth stone. A full-on grayscale build. I will put this torch back in down here. And then I will make use of my silk touch to retrieve this iron. Making sure not to fall in lava again. Having that happen once is bad enough. Having it happen again, now that I'm actually carrying a mending silk touch pickaxe, would be disastrous. This is a good moment in time to remind you to like the video and subscribe. Helps me, helps the channel. Tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that you enjoy watching, or that at the very least it should suggest my content to more people. I am aware that you have a choice in your content providers for Minecraft videos, and I am very happy that you chose my videos for your viewing pleasure. I like to make sure that my viewing audience is going to enjoy the misadventures which I have. So if I'm going to not be able to do something, I want to be very straightforward and just be like, look, I don't think I can actually do something. And it's not exactly a very complicated thing to figure out. I do want to figure out how much lava is around these diamonds. Because if there's a limited amount, I could probably get away with just filling in a little bit. Oh wow, I was standing in lava as well. Okay. That's annoying. Oh, yep. It's one of those situations. I'm guessing, like, clear that out? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's just lava everywhere down there. That's not good. Yeah, escape was kind of hopeless on that one. What about over here? Aha! I see. There were a few bits of lava. Oh my. Well, let's try that again. There's that one. There's that one. That one. Now, looks like this one is now safe. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that one was safe, but I tried it anyways. As far as this lava goes, however, yeah, I don't see myself clearing out that lava anytime soon, because I'm not digging this way for my mine. My mine is going the other direction. In fact, my mine's going north. This is to the south. Therefore, I'm just kind of filling this section in. I was looking for silverfish. I did not find silverfish. I did find diamonds and lava. I found lava. Way too much lava. But I persevered. I utilized my backup armor. It's kind of what the backup armor is for. Is for, you know, a backup in case something goes wrong. It's kind of the general idea behind any backup, really, is if something goes wrong, you will have a backup. Okay, good thing I brought that extra stack of stone. Now I can fill in all of this material and then finish it off with a bit of andesite. Okay. Let me deposit the excessive quantity of torches as well as the diamond ore. Andesite. We are running extremely low on andesite, but there is good reason for that. We have been using it to build, specifically a wall. We've been building a gigantic wall along this lower floor because it's going to be our wall, our back wall specifically. You know, I could very easily utilize the andesite to I could very easily utilize the andesite to, you know, make minor use of the whole situation where, hold on, I need